right. Welcome back to the Royally Unapologetic Podcast, where we are talking all about building brands that make people pleasers clutch their pearls and dream clients say, oh, hell yes, take my money. Let's get into it. All right. So fun fact about me is that I almost literally eat ideas and poop action plans. I've always been the person that people come to with an idea and then I just automatically start spitting out and brainstorming all these different ideas on how to bring that to life or make it 10 times better. And today I want to give you guys a little bit of the behind the scenes on how my brain works and what this looks like in action when a client comes to me with an idea. If you tuned into last week's episode, you know that I got invited to do a really, really fun passion project. I got invited to be a long-term partner and designer and strategist on a really, really amazing passion project that is focused on amplifying women's voices in entrepreneurship and talking about entrepreneurial topics around women across the country and possibly even the world. A lot of emphasis on the world part because it did not start as that big of a concept. A little bit of context, I got a DM from a girl in my community. She's been there for a while. I absolutely love her. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm sending you hearts. If you're listening, I'm sending you hand hearts still. You just can't see them. But she started asking me if I was comfortable designing something that I had literally never designed before. But your girl loves a challenge. So we set up a time to chat and it went so well. And yes, she liked my style in terms of what I had done design-wise with brands and websites that I'd done in the past. But the biggest reason that she chose me and thought of me first to be a designer and a strategist on this project was because of who I am and what I believe and how I voice that to the world, how I share that in my content. And she said that she knew that I would get the vision and be the one to take it further. And I actually just got a DM from her today, a voice note, and I want to share a little quote from her. Just so beautifully shows the connection that we have. So she said, I knew you were the right person because I knew you were going to see the vision. I knew you were going to understand the mission. And I knew that you were going to dream fucking big with me. And I am done putting myself in rooms with people who don't dream as big as I fucking dream. Genuinely so inspiring and so amazing and beautiful. And I just love it so much. So, little reminder as I share this is that you need to share who you are beyond the service that you provide. Not every single thing that you do, that you post, that you talk about should be perfectly business related or strictly revolving around the service that you provide, the deliverables that you give. All that good shit is fine, but that's not everything when it comes to making sales and creating opportunities for yourself. You should be sharing your values, your opinions, your mission, your personality, and those are all things that I teach you how to do inside High Voltage. So if you're wondering where to start, shameless plug, ultimately this is marketing. So not shamed at this at all. Oh my goodness, I'm having a hard time talking today. I am not ashamed to do this plug. In the beginning stages of your business or you're struggling with marketing, check out High Voltage. You can find that on my website. Moving on. So we hopped on this call and she shared her big idea with me. And it started at the local level. Mind you, I told you earlier in this episode that this has an opportunity to be global. So it started with the idea of it being a local thing, possibly turning into a podcast, maybe a show, who knows, kind of these abstract thoughts for the dream. But the thing is with me is that my brain automatically goes into brainstorming mode, into how do we make this as big as fucking possible. And I told her on this call, this has the potential to be huge, Times Square level huge. And just automatically, like I said, my brain does this on autopilot. It just went straight into action plans, ideas, people to connect with, all sorts of different things that we could do and implement even in marketing that would take this from a cool idea in some random girl's head to being something that would impact thousands of lives. Let's just give you a peek into what went on in my brain and in that conversation to make this what it is turning into now. So initially she told me that this was going to be at the local level. My brain immediately goes, girl, we have the fucking internet. Let's make this 10 times bigger, 10 times faster. And then one of the design things with this concept is a physical copy of something. Sure, okay, we can do the physical copy. That's fine. Love that. But let's also make it digital. It has so much potential. It could be an email. It could be a podcast. Like she said, maybe turn it into a show. You know what? I have a connection for somebody who does podcasts. I have a connection for somebody who can get you into the space of turning it into a show. Also, here's how we're going to take all those different things that you create and 10x it into multiple forms of marketing. Oh, also, by the way, I happen to know a girl that we're building an offer specifically for multiplying your marketing. More on that in coming episodes to handle all of that for you. And then one of the other points that came up was, if you want to have this name, you need to trademark it. Cool. All right, let's trademark that ASAP so that we can have it and we can make it as big as we want to. If you're going to try to make this vision as big as you want it to be, you sure as fuck need to have that trademarked. Oh, you don't know anything about trademarks? Here's a podcast episode that is exactly about this topic. Oh, also, here's a trademark lawyer that you should be getting in touch with in order to trademark this ASAP. Started conceptualizing and asking these additional questions like, oh, is this going to have its own Instagram? Is it going to have a website? Is it going to be on other platforms? Dope. Let's keep that in mind as we go forward so that we can understand, or at least have the foundations of like what platforms we need to design for, what assets we need to have, where do we need to get this name out? How are we going to start to expand that marketing? It's a production. How often do you want to produce this? When is it going to happen? How often throughout the year? When are you going to start? When do you want to launch? How do you want people to engage? All that in mind, that frequency, that launch timeline, we need to start reverse engineering this. This is what we're already starting to do, is reverse engineer that process so that we can understand every little detail that goes into making this possible so that we can assign the right partners to see who needs to be responsible for what needs to be done when, in what order, all those things so that we can start building responsibilities, tasks, and a timeline. Literally within 1 hour, we took this local level idea and we've turned it into this entire expansive concept. And we already have some of the supporting network of people that we need in order to make this impact thousands of people, get to a podcast, get to a show, and impact people across the globe. We already have the foundations and basic understanding of different marketing avenues we can use and plans to start growing and multiplying that marketing, who we may need to involve at that point so that we can amplify this as quick as possible and as sustainably as possible. How big something becomes when you work with me. You come to me with an idea and I am going to help you blow that shit up. This is my passion. This is what I thrive on. I thrive on connection and brainstorming and swapping of ideas. Whether we are working together to build a brand and a website that is going to repel the like mediocre, average, good enough 80% of people that view your website and actually convert your dream 20%, or we're working to scale your business through my growth consulting offer. I literally cannot stop my brain from strategizing how we're going to take your idea, your business, your purpose, and make it bigger, better, more powerful, more impactful, and do that in a way that's actually going to be sustainable. Truly thrive on ideation and collaboration. And I love increasing the impact of others. And I am genuinely like so beyond grateful that I get to be part of this project, because this is literally so much of my mission and my vision and my purpose in something that gets to be collaborative. Just a little peek behind the curtain on what it's like when you hop on a call with me, when we start to get to strategize. And I'm probably going to release another episode more than likely after this next call, because this was just the initial idea phase. This was not even meant to be strategy. And we already have massive bounds that we've made in terms of what this idea can become in the long run. And we have a plan for blowing it up, expanding the marketing and making it so much more than it was originally thought it could be. If you are a person who has an idea, if you want to scale your business, if you want to bring something from inside your brain or the digital dust collecting of your notes app, but you don't quite know every little step that needs to happen in order to make that real, to come out and say it. I want to fucking work with you. I am here to help you share everything that makes you a badass with the world. I am here to amplify your impact. I am here to help you bring those ideas to life because they are gold and people deserve to have them in their hands. I want you to be able to refine who you're bringing into your space, attract those higher paying, light your soul on fire fucking dream clients every fucking day. Scale your business. I want to increase your income. I want to increase your impact. I want to increase your joy. Have this big, brilliant idea, or you're looking to scale your business, or you're looking to refine your audience. Like I said, I am shamelessly saying I want to work with you, and you can look at how we can do that together, whether that's web design and branding, growth consulting. Maybe you're still in the beginning stages and you want to learn how to implement my signature brand building framework, the 6 key concepts of energy. I have something for you. I want to work with you. I want you in my world. I want more beautiful women with big, beautiful, high impact ideas in my world. Made it to the end of this episode, you are one of them. And I'm just going to shamelessly call you to get in touch with me, whether that's on Instagram or my website. I don't care. Whatever works for you. I just want to talk to you. Even if we just be besties, that is good enough for me. I want you in my world. I want to help amplify you. I want to celebrate you. And really, this episode, I just wanted to give you a peek inside my brain and like what happens behind the scenes. And I'm so excited to start sharing more and more of this journey as we build this amazing thing and bring it to life. I'm going to share all of that with you guys. And if you liked this episode, please rate and review the show, get it into more hands of more amazing people, share it with a business bestie. And if you have like a key takeaway or something, shoot me a message on Instagram or share it on your stories. Tag me. I am all for it. And if there's anything you specifically have questions about or want me to cover on this podcast, shoot me a DM. Let me know what you want to hear and I will create the episode. So I am so grateful for you and I will see you guys in the next one.